My name is Ray Archuleta. I am a soil scientist, conservation agronomist, and I'm also a rancher from Seymour, Missouri. I travel the whole country to consult and teach regenerative agriculture on farming, ranching, and all aspects of agriculture. My goal is to teach people how to emulate and mimic nature, how to work with it, how to collaborate, and how to help the producers reduce their costly inputs of fertilizer, chemicals, and pesticides. Currently, our country, our planet, is going through quite a bit of changes climatically. The people are suffering, local people in agriculture and in rural America are also suffering economic burden because the costly use of chemicals and fertilizer is causing many, many problems globally. And it's also the way we're treating the soil and the land is impacting the climate. So what I do is to teach farmers how to farm differently and how to manage their operations the way nature does business. Many people ask me, what is regenerative agriculture? I simply say, how to mimic nature. Regenerative agriculture is how to emulate the forest and the prairie, to emulate its beauty, how it works, its design, and implement it into our agriculture systems. So what's the impact of that? The impact is huge. When our farms and ranches start to function like the natural systems, farmers save huge amount of money on fertilizers, chemicals, pesticides, and the bottom line looks better for the farmer. The other thing that's beautiful about working with nature, when the costs go down, farmers are able to bring their sons and daughters back into the community. And the more we emulate nature and the more we work with it, the healthier the soils get. And when the soils become healthier, we start to have a healthy soil, healthy plant, healthy human, healthy climate, and we have more dense, nutrient-rich food, which will help people live longer, healthier, and have less medical bills down the line. The bottom line is the more we mimic nature, we benefit in many, many ways, and it will heal the future of our next generations. Recently, I had the blessing to fly to Jalisco, Mexico, and to work with an operator or a farm called Tequila Torrente. When I arrived, I didn't know what to expect. As I travel the whole globe, I have seen various types of farms, ranches, and you never know what to expect. When I arrived here, I saw an incredible journey of regeneration. I saw how this farm, this operation is emulating nature and yet planting agave. In most farms with agave, the farm is degraded, the soil has massive erosion issues. That's usually the problem. On this operation, it was completely the opposite. We saw animal integration. We saw that every bit of the land was covered. We saw beauty. We heard insects, birds. What I really took away from this visit, I see the future in the way agave is going to be grown. And also, I really believe the quality of the agave is going to be a higher nutrient dense, phytonutrients that's going to be more in the whole process of the agave plant and also at the end product. I'm very excited about what I see. And I also see that the potential of the local area is going to be changed by this one hub of the Torrente Center of Education on how they're going to be able to educate other producers and help them down this journey of regeneration. I've been thinking, how can we help this area of Jalisco, this part of Mexico? The beautiful thing that I think can be very, very helpful is to create a center of education, a center of excellence, a center that would be called the Torrente Regeneration center where we can teach young people from all over Latin America, Central America, and how they can learn how to emulate nature, how to farm and ranch like nature does. The impact would be huge. It would actually bring food sovereignty to Mexico. They don't have to be dependent on chemicals, fertilizers, and pesticides from any part of the world, that they themselves could be a place of regeneration and self-sustaining. I also see that it could help economically the local community. And it would also help immigration in the future, because if we could create an agriculture with low inputs, young people from Mexico don't have to go to the United States or have to go any other part of the world. They can stay here and get good paying jobs in agriculture, healing the land, bringing more money to the local community, and having a bright future for all the people in Central America. Also, too, we can bring healing and more beauty to the agriculture in the local area. Really, this center could be a beacon of hope, not just for Mexico, but all of Latin America.